Oi. Nice. Looks like a... No. This is probably just the boss fight thingy. Yeah, it's already the boss fight. That's just great. Come on. Okay, first one done. Second one done. Yeah, there we go. That was fairly quick.
I am no beast of burden.
Alright, that one can be placed to the right, this one over here, this one over there, and we can take another 4. Alright, that was really, really quick. There was just no map for me to find.
Let me tell your future.
Nah, this can also be sold.
See you.
Me. Oh wait. Yeah. So. One thing is finishing the areas. The other one is finding labyrinth stuff. Okay, that's what we see. Open the target chest, but keep the target alive. It's in the south somewhere. It's nice, but it's definitely not as fast. Ooh, yes. You have to be careful not to accidentally kill the target. You can't. Come on. No, let's get this one in here. It feels a little faster. Just a little bit. Ooh. Is that a target? No, it's not. Why is it so tanky? It's hexproof. Okay. Interesting. The more I cast Firestorm, the faster the damage. And oh shit, I can't work. This must be the target, right? Oh shit. Oh, come on. Really? And there's another one. Okay, but at least I opened it up. Perfect. There's my target. Looks like Stormcall doesn't give a shit if it's if it has like less or high duration or less or high. Okay, high cast speed, yes. Duration kind of differs a little bit. So yeah, let's just get the rough exploration of this area. I need something faster. Maybe I should go for the Nova. Maybe it would deal even more damage, who knows. We get... Oh, that's... Oh, of course, hexproof. Always have to be hexproof. Always, always, always. Okay, no, they don't even have items on them. Alright, that one's done. Top left area. The thing is, there is a, I think, ascendancy for the witch that lets her get 2 golems at once. And that is so me. Because it's so overpowered with like 2 chaos golems. Actually, I don't know if the buffs also work. Because sometimes, like, having multiple buffs doesn't really make them stronger. Like, have double the effect and stuff. And sometimes it just ignores that. Because of, some balancing issues. Alright, there might not be a labyrinth in here. Otherwise I would have found it already. Alright. Except for that part. But it, it's just a little narrow section there. And no. Let's get out of here.
Welcome. Fate will find you.
Marshes, marshes, marshes. Alright, let's fuse the marshes. Another springs. Nice. So, next up is another lookout. Just so we can test stuff. Do I have the Nova at least at a high level? 16-ish. Might be great, to be honest. Nova or Vortex? Pure E, Nova or Vortex. So, Ice Nova versus Vortex. One of the oldest skills in the game. It's mechanically a bit clunky and hard to make work effectively due to the investment required in damage, cast speed, crit, etc. Probably also need some decent defenses to be able to sit there and cast it melee rate in a mob pack. I flip both Ice Nova and Vortex now with Frostbolt, and I gotta say, discounting the dot and just stealth casting, Vortex was much more fluid. In terms of just killing things, Frostbolt felt quite bad in terms of casting Novas or Vortex from, to be fully honest. I played an Essence Drain, you know you can cast Ice Nova on your Frostbolt while it moves, right? Using slow projectiles on Frostbolt to make it go slower and proc more Ice Novas. Comparing the skills and just raw damage isn't right. You can walk faster than the projectile moves, even without slow projectiles. Ice Nova has never been nerfed. Every change that has happened to it has increased its DPS. Personally, my thoughts on that. Remove the initial hit. Essence Drain, yeah, that would... That's the thing, because the initial hit is as strong as the Ice Nova. That's the main reason. So, what else we got? I'm just looking for some nice AoE spells for this. Unbelievable. Orb Storm. Nah, like the big one. The slow moving orb that just goes forward. What else we got? Clarity. Contagion modifiers to spell damage applied to this skills damage over time effect. Oh yeah, Vigilant Strike. Is it? No, this is more shell. Vigilant Strike had some like nice swift looking things. It looked different. It was not this one. Maybe this. No, Cleave Punishment. It was fairly clean. This is the Heavy Strike. This is Determination. 35% more armor. Where is it? Power Siphon. No, ball it. Fires a slow moving projectile that periodically damages enemies in an area. Only 20% effectiveness of added damage though, that's not so good. Summon skeletons does not require a corpse to be consumed. Summons a slow moving project. Yeah, skeletal minion that dies after duration. How many seconds? 20. Summons one skeleton warrior. You can have like only so and so many. 5. Okay, at a time. But what happens if you place this on a totem? Would you be limited to this maximum amount? I think so. Okay, Spectre for a minion to fight for you in battle. Can raise up to 1 Spectre at a time. Consumes a corpse which teleports you there. Clarity Orbs of Storms again. Stormburst again. Inferno Mine again. Ah, Herald of Thunder again. Yeah, using the other Herald for more damage. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. The rarity. What else I got? Vigilant Strike doesn't seem to be there. And then there's Empower. Any skill gem. Once this gem reaches level 2 or above, this will raise the level of support gems. Cannot support skills that don't come from gems. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That's just this pesky mana issue on it. No, this is not Vigilant Strike. This is also blue. There we go. No, it's Earthquake. Aftershock deals 50 something damage. It's Shield Charge. Come on, I thought I had this one somewhere. But I don't. Okay. Just something that reduces incoming damage a little bit. Bollocks. Now, where could I put this? I use Molten Shell to get some more armor for this stuff. Arctic Armor is also used. Discipline as well. Like, this is the buff thing. Then there's this safety belt mechanic. I could place it on the feet. Or on this one. But it's a red skill. I have to get more of those. Come in. Right, let's just get some more jewels on this one. I need 4 of them. So, 4 sockets and 10 are needed for this. Like, look at this. 2, 3. Ah! Nice. 1, 2, 3. Nothing happened. Yeah, thank you for that. And the next one was... Need some different colors. 5. Okay. There we go. And of course, Vigilant Strike will be the next one. The only iffy thing is I have to always, cast it. I have to... Maybe it's the 4 that I have to press there. Ooh, boy. Anyway, Aurea. Let's get Vigilant Strike. So iffy. So iffy. Let's hope I don't need to hit anything. Like auto strike and then done it. Also increased duration would be great on it. So I would need 2 reds, a green and a blue. So what I need to do then is, because the shoes are do they have energy shield? They got evasion, but I don't know about energy shield. They do have, I think, some energy shield on them, right? little amounts. Yeah. So I can get 2 reds on it at least, and then one of it will, the other one of those will probably be a blue one, followed by 100% green, of course. So, and we need a Vigilant Strike. Can I see this from here? It's very cleanish looking, looks like this. No, I also don't need Vengeance. This one maybe. Dominating Blow. Attacks the enemy with a melee strike. If a non-unique enemy is killed shortly after being hit by Dominating Blow, that enemy is revived as a minion until the skill duration ends. No, come on. There we go. This one. Vigilant Strike. Grants Fortify on melee hit. There we go. So I have to hit something at least. Oh god. Can't be evaded. Increased Fortify duration 75%. 45. 45. And this is the Fortify support. Also increases its duration. Neat. Supported skills grant Fortify on melee hit. Supported skills deal 25% increase melee physical damage. Supports melee skills that are not triggered. Melee skills. Do I have any melee skills? This is a spell. This is also something like that. Same spell. This is also a spell. Doesn't seem to be much like this is a spell. This is a trigger. Support stuff. No. I could... yeah, what kind of melee skill could I use for this? Supports melee attack skills that are not triggered. So grants Fortify on melee hit. So I have to hit something. It's the same thing basically. So either I get Fortify support or I get Vigilant Strike. Both have to hit something. There's just one issue. This can be used all the time, whereas this one has a 4-second cooldown. That is the major problem with it. So I could maybe use the charge to get Fortify immediately and not be hampered by it. So yeah, let's just get this one here. Okay, how often do I actually use this skill there? I could maybe use this with a right click over there. So
I must have time to gather my will.
nah, using the right click is a stupid idea. Need move. This one. No, that's not it. This one can be it. Alright. So, next map was the alleyways. What's this stuff? That one can also be kind of fused. Then I have this one. Nah, let's just go for the alleyways twice. Just rush through this. Damn it. You have to hit something, that's so iffy. And if you don't hit anything, the skill goes on cooldown, right? Which is so stupid. Like, oh, okay, it does damage, but you have to hit something, of course. What you would need for this skill would be something that turns it into an AoE skill. So you can hit something further away. Ah, shit. It's really iffy using this skill here. Okay, maybe this can be the golem, the 4. And the W will be that skill over there. Alright. Come on! Like, it's so iffy. I tried to use this skill, but it's always on cooldown. And it's definitely not the right thing to do here. Now I got 45. Nice. Problem is it's very, 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 very slow. What about this one? 10% physical damage reduction? But this one was like, you take reduced damage when hit. Yeah. General thing. But this is again something that makes melee. Does it say melee or does it say when hit? It says when hit. The skill itself is melee, but I think support on hit thing does not need melee in order to work best, right? No, it's so shite. It's so slow. Okay, attack speed would be great on it, but I would say it would mess up so many things. The reduction by 20%. Oh, that could help me so much. The problem about this is just that, okay, it's 8 seconds. I leveled it up multiple times already. 100% increased fortified duration. So the fortified duration will be improved even more and more and more and more and more. It says it can't use trigger spells, but let's hope this Vigilant Strike is no trigger. No, it's attack and melee. So I can have like Vigilant Strike and the support for Vigilant Strike. Even better would be to just get Leap Slam in there and let it have the Fortify. Yeah, Leap Slam and anything movement related that's also melee. I could do so well. Oh, actually no. Vigilant Strike. Because I want to use the support skill for it. No. So you have to get Vigilant Strike, the support thingy as well. Fortify support. That could work. And on top of that, you could go for something that turns a normal strike into something AoE or like little dash or something. But yeah, AoE is definitely nice and higher attack speed. So you need a green. Yeah, a green and 3 reds, I think. The thing is, like, let's look at this. I click this skill and I just hit the air, basically. It doesn't really care if I click on an enemy or not. This is just so iffy to trigger. And then it goes on the 4-second cooldown. It would be nice if it would go on a 4-second cooldown if it actually uses the Fortify. Or like, yeah, it gives me the 45 buff, but if not, then not cool at all. On the other hand, I have to get close to Izaro in order to trigger this, which means, okay, I'm basically getting myself in danger to, yeah, and may get damaged, just so I don't get damaged. Like, it makes no reason. Oh, it really needs attack speed. Yeah, I'm going to put some attack speed on this thing. No, that's not the way to go. Seems also like another... Oh, it's not a dead end. No. Okay, Chaos Golem still 3%. Like compared to the 45 buff, these 3% from the Chaos Golem are just stupid. The safest option would be to have the Fortify buff for... yeah. Maybe twice the time. Or even more than that. Okay, how did it change? 115 seconds. Oh god. So you really have to improve your Fortify. So you don't have to apply this constantly. I click on the bloody skill, nothing happened. There we go. 9 seconds. That's so cool. Also one of the best skills for hardcore. So nice. And in the end, hardcore goes down to the same build that everybody plays. Fortify, melee, tankiness, armor. Just feels that energy shield is not that suitable. Alright, got that. Oh, really not. Actually, I can move this around a little bit. So this one goes down there, this one goes down here. Kind of like that. And this one could fit right over there. Sweet. Also, this one can be placed right over there. And perfect. Then there are also 2 other items like southwest of me.
Hello. Fate will find you.
Bollocks, wrong one. Goes up here. This one goes down there. Whew, arrow legs another 2. Can go up here. Pen map another 2. Just finish the other one. So that one goes up here. That one goes down there. And onward. Definitely try to get activity. Really? Yeah, this is just there for the chromas.
Fate will find you. Fate will find you.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, attack speed. Attack speed was this one. Let's place this up there. Alright. AOE. And support. Like, there's nothing to do with support. Nothing to do with support. This one on the other hand, melee splash support. There we go. Supports single target melee attack skills, causing their melee strike to deal splash damage around the target. Supported skills have 5% increased area of effect and splash damage to surrounding targets, but deal also less damage. Using leaps. No, Deep Slam, maybe a trigger? Can you trigger the skill? There was something about this, right? Granting damage reduction, the cooldown can be exchanged. Requires a melee weapon. Nope, doesn't say anything about not being able to be triggered. Can't be evaded? No. Doesn't say anything about that. The can't be evaded thing is also pretty sweet. So yeah, I can just use a trigger gem for this. Maybe even ignore the golem as a whole. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, next one. I still haven't found the thingy. Come on. I want some labyrinth. I want the labyrinth is what I want. I want me labyrinth, man. I want me labyrinth. No, there they are. The thing is, when I have the mouse cursor right on top of a enemy and they move, then I won't be able to hit them. Just iffy. And I also can't hit, like... That's interesting.
I must have time to gather my will.
Yeah. The fortify buff will always be used, it seems. Something about the... Look at that. And again. I can just use it multiple times, but still have the cooldown on it. That's cool. Yeah, it's 9 seconds. No, it's... I don't know if the cooldown is actually starting or not. Defend the relic! Maybe another arid lake. Oh shit, yeah, the arid lake was an area that I actually hated really, really much. Just don't go for the eggs and everything might be fine. Have it to the... I wanted to upgrade the weapons, damn it. And the highest level is still like 60 something. Bollocks. I want to go for a nice weapon summoner build. Because I really like the way it works. Nice. Alright, done that. Cool. There's a buff down there. Cool. Don't seem to take that much damage now. God. It says it has higher attack speed. I don't see it. What the hell? Okay, 115 was before, now it's 120, so it goes up by 5% every time. Neat. Okay, so how could I actually trigger Fortify in the Zauro fight? He either summon some skeletons and I can trigger it with those. That might be a nice idea, actually. The other one is just, yeah, what's the other one gonna be? The other one is to attack Isauro itself. I'd have to be really careful, otherwise I could just smack in the face and... I can think this wouldn't work at all. Will probably backfire. Nah, it's just going away. Damn it, stupid ghost. Nah, it took too long. It's the delay of the attacks. If I don't continuously attack it, then not going to work. Oh, chaos immunity is so cool. Like, these are the best enemies at all times. Enemies that do chaos damage. What happened to the R key? Oh yeah, R key was the refresh thingy. Place this down there, this one down there. Alright. I don't use the S key and the A or the D key. Like, D is something. Like, D's detonate mines. S is social. But I don't know what A actually is. So instead of using... Because I have a problem actually hitting the 1, 2, 3 keys without moving the hand. And everything that leads to like too much movement leads to too much time being wasted. It needs to be quick and easy solution. So, can be placed down there, down there, down there. This one up here. And now we have, damn it, place for this. Okay. But again, why am I going through this here? In the end, I will get some respec points by just getting the items sold. Ooh, nice. There might even be a passive skill that increases the strength of... no, there was something about the Guardian also, but... Alright, I think that's it. That one can be placed over there. Flask comes with me. Alright. Let's see. A does nothing. So B and 45. There's nothing up there, nothing up there. There's something down there. Increased melee physical damage while you have fortify. Oh, so you don't just get tankier, or can sustain more damage. You also do more damage. Increased damage with ailments from attack skills while wielding a melee weapon. Again, so 30% more damage, and like increased damage. Also the increased fortify duration and effective fortify. There we go. So that one is pretty good. Increased armor while you have fortify. Not just like, come on. Increased melee physical damage while you have fortify. Again, 10% increased effective fortify on you. Increased. How are you supposed to be tanky in the north side of things? Like everything that kind of gets me killed is usually like physical damage and yeah, physical damage. Most of the time, like it's not that often that I actually get killed by elemental damage, but even this can be fixed with this node over here and this node over there. It's very close together. Energy shield. The only good thing about the energy shield is that you can sustain an awful lot of damage immediately, but the problem is if there's no reduction of physical damage, it will still instantly kill you. Because I saw some nice Izaro fight in Cruel. Not Cruel, I think Eternal. And they also got killed by Izaro with a 15,000 energy shield. I'm not even close to 15,000 energy shield. So, the attack, by the way, was the Radiant Slash, the one that I had the most. After the slow-mo thingy. But, yeah. How do you reduce your, damage? The physical damage, because that is really difficult. Yeah, there might be some spells like physical reduction also, but it's just the Arctic armor. Everybody can get that, and you have to stand still for it. Not that good if you want to move around. Physical, there we go. Damage reduction. Nothing. There we go. There's something up here. Totems have additional 10% physical damage reduction. There's additional totems again for physical damage reduction. And 4% additional damage reduction, physical damage reduction down there. A specific one. Then the other way of getting this stuff would be to get armor. This is not how you write armor, by the way, but alright. Armor, ooh, alright. Yeah, armor's always down there. Down there. Because, yeah, the further you go in the game, it gets even more difficult to not get hit Like, the enemies get stronger and stronger and stronger, get more health and more health and more health, but you can't deal that much damage because the enemies also get tankier. Like, you can't destroy them quicker because the enemy grows in strength faster than you can keep up with the damage. So you have to, in this case, you don't even have any other options. The only thing you could do is get tanky yourself. This is the main problem with, like, Dark Souls, actually. That at some point you can't get stronger. You have to, yeah, get some tankiness. Otherwise you can't survive. It gets even more... well, not really chaotic, but the fight itself gets just very extreme. Like, it's just one hit that gets you killed, so you have to play perfect all the time. And if you play perfect, then your build doesn't matter. Does it? Because if you play perfect, that means you take no damage, but you have the opportunity to deal at least a little bit, which means over time you can defeat every enemy. The better you play, the more useless the build becomes compared to, like, any other solutions. So, like, the other way around. Like, this is why you have a build, so you can actually miss some swings, but deal the additional damage when the damage has to be dealt. Which means, like, if there's a window of time, like, let's say the enemy has a phase in which he's very vulnerable, and you use it with, like, very high instances of damage. Like, you're no tank, you're just a glass cannon. You wait for this opportunity and then bam, enemy dead. That would be very neat, but you have to kind of survive until that long. And yeah, because we know the boss fights usually take time. You can just, like, survive, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Like, in the damaging phase, you can just yeah, not deal, let's say, that much damage, maybe a quarter of the damage. That's what you can actually do, because you're not going for a real, like, tank kind of build. Not tank kind of build, glass cannon kind of build. Maybe you're going for tank, maybe not. But most of the time, tankiness can... Like, yeah, you can't deal more damage with a good playstyle. This is the thing. Because there have to be ways to make the enemy more vulnerable. Like, the only thing you can really do is, like, get a better strategy. So let's say you have your skill that reduces the enemy resistance for a little while. But if the enemy is, yeah, resistant to curses, or, like, has only 60% effect, no, 60% reduced curse effectiveness, that was the wording, which means 40% of the curse actually gets applied. That's just so iffy. At some point, it doesn't really make a difference if you use a curse or not. There's minuscule difference. Like, it's just, okay, that actually takes away time. Like, you stand still, you cast, you can get hit in the meantime. Just ignore that, don't do that, and walk further. You can slim down your playstyle a lot with it. You always, or maybe not always, but it just, in my opinion, it should be this way. You should have, like, multiple ways of fighting a boss that, yeah, work with different playstyles, and you shouldn't really be forced to go a certain playstyle just for the boss alone. Because, yeah. That wouldn't be cool. It shouldn't be too simple, which means face tanking the shit out of enemies should also not really be possible. Ooh, there they are. Shite. Huh? There we go, that's my 45 buff. Do 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 do. Nyong. Ooh. Interesting. Oh god. Why is this dude so heavy? God, not again. Like, this is the thing now. I try to get close in order to trigger the come on, the 45 attack. Let's hope there are no other dogs coming. Otherwise I might be screwed. He's also not rotating the moment he uses this skill. That's cool. Which gives you some opportunity to fight him again. So, there we go. I almost got myself killed just because I wanted to use Vigilant Strike. Like, that is... Look at that. It doesn't even look different. It's just another hit. This is what it is. It's just a skill that hits. It doesn't look any way... just call it strike. Normal hit. Kind of like the one punch man thingy. Like consecutive normal punches. That's what it is. Basically. Consecutive normal punches. So, yeah, sell those stuff. There are shitty bases, there's no reason to take anything, any item in there, seriously. So, let's take this up here. Then, yeah, back to the boss fight idea. Cells goes up here. Arid Lake, alleyways, let's go for alleyways. Yeah, there should be... multiple ways so to fight a boss. The problem is, let's say there's a way to deal melee damage. Right, melee damage, fairly simple. Just hit them with whatever is in your hand at the moment.